Before we get into the strat, I want to talk about my Discord server, which the link is in the description box or comment section. I would appreciate the support if you join. There are many reasons to, with the biggest one being Discord exclusives. I post a new video daily that isn't public to my YouTube, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube. It would mean so much to me. NartOutHere showing off Liquid's Inferno fake B-split AXQ versus NAVI and IEM Katowice. Liquid work at default. They're able to get banana and apartment control uncontested. We see Liquid using double nades on both sides of the maps on sandbags and apartments. Team Liquid will go through Navi's mid-smoke and get bracket control. For the execute, EliGE throws a B-split smoke which forces Simple to rotate over to Arch, leaving only two Navi players defending A. Liquid turns this into an A split, smoking off Arch on the fly, and falling from mid, smokes off Library and Molly's graveyard. Grim and EliGE go long to A, while Nav is top mid watching the smoke push. Fallen waits to go up short since he's by himself with Bomb, and Stu will come out apartments. As Grim and EliGE swing around to A, Grim kills Electronic Mini Pit, EliGE will catch Simple coming through the Library smoke, and Bit Insight kills Grim and EliGE trades. Liquid takes A and Fallen plants. Liquid are in a 4v2 after plant and Navi saves. Team Liquid has really good strats on their T-side Inferno, where they put a lot of pressure on the A rotator, which in this round is Simple. We see Simple respect the B-split smoke and rotate over to Arch to where he gets smoked out. That will force him to go back into the Library where he's also smoked off. He tries to make a play by getting flashed out, as well as throwing his own flash, but it doesn't work out. This was a very solid strat where they abused the rotation and smoked off the rotator. Let's take a look at Team Liquid's POVs. Grim is one of the players alongside Stu that work banana. He's gonna molly car and hold for the mid push. He should be careful in doing so watching mid, because when CTs push mid to peak stairs, they'll get a flash from their banana player. He should play anti-flash. Anyways, Grim will help get banana control. Since they're playing Navi, Boomich loves playing sandbags, so him and Stewie double nade it. Unfortunately, he isn't there. Grim advances to top banana and will swing to trade Stu out if need be. He's gonna hold behind half wall playing anti-flash in case Navi re-aggress. No re-aggression from Navi, and Grim goes mid where he smokes brackets, which is a unique way of doing so. Then he flashes. After throwing his nade set, you see here Grim was about to peek towards lane, however he gets smoked off. Grim's not going to push through smoke, he's going to respect it for now. EliGE is going to flash top mid and Grim will go through the smoke and clear left side while EliGE clears right. Grim waits for Nav's flash before peeking Arch, and he clears Cubby. Nav's going to smoke Arch off and Grim waits for the Arch smoke to be bloom before crossing. Now this is obvious, right? Well, the reason why I have to say this is because I've seen multiple times where pro players cross before the smoke gets thrown, and they get punished. Grim will advance up long and he waits for the Library smoke to bloom, which is a perfect timing as the B-split smoke fades before swinging the peak site. Grim will kill Electronic Mini Pit, however falls to Bit site before doing a lot of damage. EliGE goes alt middle and will work on getting apartment control with Nav. He holds for a window peek, then is very careful in crossing over to the jump up in case Simple is peeking with an op. EliGE takes some jiggle peeks and doesn't see anyone. He will cross over and fake the jump up to balcony and goes with Nav to clear apartments through stairs. Him and Nav will double nade Boiler. The nades don't connect with anyone. EliGE will cross to where he holds Boiler and spams top porch. He's careful in doing so in case someone tries to aggress on him through Boiler. His team is ready to take bracket control, so EliGE gets down to Boiler. Grim flashes for him to peek, and as he does, he sees the incendiary coming his way. EliGE is going to fall back mid where he throws the B-split smoke. To throw the B-split smoke, he positions himself inside this little wedge here, aims at this marker, and jump throw. Unfortunately, you can't see where EliGE is aiming at due to his crosshairs on the marker, but when you're in game, you'll see like a skinny little rectangle sticking vertically. He flashes top mid and he goes through Navi's smoke, clearing porch, while Grim clears his left. Grim and him will wait for Nav's Arch flash before peeking out to long. Then they wait for him to smoke Arch, and Fallen's Library smoke also gets thrown. EliGE advances up long and was about to throw an A-site molly, which I don't recommend doing so at this point because you want to have your gun out due to CTs getting flashed to peek you or running through the smoke. EliGE is going to kill Simple coming through the smoke and then trades out Grim, killing Bit site. I like how Liquid allows EliGE to be the second player in, maximizing his trade potential and fragging abilities. I'm going to skip the rest of the round here as Navi opt to save. Nav defaults towards apartments alongside EliGE. He's going to go alt middle and molly window. Nav will go through a door to T apartments, 2 apartments. EliGE is going to group back up with him. Nav will spam through the wall in case anyone's holding, and him and EliGE will double nade Boiler. Unfortunately, the nades don't connect with anyone, and Nav's going to spam the end of the apartments. He's careful in doing so in case someone peeks. He gets down to 2 magazines and stops. When Liquid is ready to take brackets, Nav is still holding apartments, however they were unable to get bracket at that time due to being smoked out. Liquid will plan on going through the smoke to get bracket control, and when they are, NAVI is going to go boiler and peek when EliGE flashes. Then he comes out and takes a couple of shots at balcony, hoping to get lucky. NAVI will flash Arch for Grim and EliGE, then he's going to smoke off Arch. His role here afterwards will wait top mid watching the smoke push through Arch and Library. He does a good job jiggling in case a flash comes through, however he does get flashed and luckily EliGE kills Simple coming through the smoke. NAVI advances up long once his teammates come around the corner in case his team needs him, however they don't and he starts the hunt. Fallen has the bomb and he also has the AWP. He's going to go towards stairs where he watches mid and he doesn't see anything. Fallen will fall back to throw the window flash for Stewie if he calls for it. NAVI doesn't show any aggression on Banana, so the flash isn't needed. He is going to instead flash half wall. Fallen gets into logs afterwards and watches for the aggression. Now he'll throw his second flash corner to allow Stewie to peek CT. I wish he kept his second flash for the execute. It would work much better. Fallen comes back mid where he smokes Library and Molly's Graveyard. I'll show you both after the POV for the lineups. I've never seen anyone Molly Graveyard from where you usually smoke Moto. Fallen's just hanging out while his teammates get bracket control. Fallen is going to throw his nade set, which is the smoke towards Library and the Molly towards Graveyard when his teammates are around the corner. This is where I wish Fallen had that second flash to flash sight for his long teammates as they come around the Moto corner. Fallen is by himself so he should not aggress, and he also has the bomb. He'll wait for his teammates to contact, then he could swing out. Sight gets cleared and Fallen plants. This is Fallen's POV without the UI. To throw the Library smoke, he lines himself up with this line near the right mid wall. Then look where his thumb goes and where his crosshair is. He left clicks afterwards. This is what I think he uses to line himself up. I'll pause the video just before he throws it so you can see yourself. The Molly is way easier. You're going to line yourself up with this shadow on the right mid wall. Aim at this corner above the wire. Then you'll run forward until your crosshair hits here. Then jump throw at the point while running. This is a pretty sick Molly that I've never seen thrown before, and it covers the stairs and graveyard, so that will flush out the player. This is a flash I want Fallen to throw for his long teammates coming around the corner to entry site. It's going to bounce off the skybox and it blinds a lot of the positions in sight. This flash will work really well for your teammates long wrapping into A. Stewie goes banana, he's going to smoke half wall. Before that, Grim's Molly's card, which I don't think both is needed. Stewie's going to take nade damage and he goes logs where he Molly's corner. If NAVI shows aggression, then he can just ask Fallen to flash, and then he could peek. He'll wait for Grim to get close before throwing the Molly, and him and Grim double nade sandbags. Stewie pushes up and he peeks too early and gets team flashed. He'll wait behind half wall for any aggression, then pushes up and gets a flash to peek CT. He falls back and holds for the push. NAVI smoke off banana and Stewie takes a couple of shots to show presence before falling back to mid. Stewie's going to go into apartments. He does take a little bit longer and I wish he was closer to pinch and trade out if need be. Also, had he had a flash, then he could use it for graveyard as his arch teammates come around the corner. So you could have the site flash thrown, or you could have someone in apartments throwing the graveyard flash as your teammates long are wrapping into A. To wrap up, Team Liquid on Inferno pulls Simple to Arch using the B split smoke, and then smoking out Arch and Library, which kept him smoked out in order to split A. Team Liquid are really good at abusing rotations on Inferno. If you liked the video, please upvote and subscribe. Till next time, NartOutHere. Peace.